Nope.
Hello cinema lovers, welcome to a Cinema Point of View YouTube channel. If you think this adaptation doesn't do justice to the original text, then read the original epic by Valmiki. This is at the beginning of the movie. What comes after is not justice, it's a crime. After this message of arrogance, many were chanting Jai Shri Ram in the theatre. Very excited for the movie to start if you ask me. After the end credit though, I felt I was alone in the theatre. Yeah, that was a drastic change of events. What went wrong? Let's discuss. The much anticipated Adipurush movie has finally hit the screens. Adipurush begins with Kai wishing that her son Bharat should be crowned king and Raghav should spend the next 14 years in forest, exiled. Raghav played by Prabhas, Vishesh played by Sunny Singh and Janaki played by Kriti Sanan join him on his journey. The main crust of the movie is how Raghav, with help of Vanasena, rescued his wife Janaki from Lankesh played by Saif Ali Khan. Now let's break down what went wrong with Adipurush. VFX. With a budget of 600 crore, that is $73 million by the way, how can this be worse than an anime released in 1992? How? I'll tell you how. When there is no vision or collective effort for the art, then you just work for the paycheck. The fact that after receiving the huge backlash for the first trailer released in October 2022, the movie release date pushed forward 6 whole months from January 2023 to June 2023. And in this period, the filmmakers are able to deduce if people are able to make out the bad CGI, then we should darken the screen. That will solve the VFX problem. When they can't see the CGI, there is no problem with CGI. It's a cartoon, that too bad one, which would have never left the bin if it was made 20 years ago. The animals, or whatever you want to call them, are abomination. You cannot look away, but you don't want to look at them either. The action sequences are worse than a video game you bought at Best Buy in 1996. Just wait till you experience the fight between Hanuman and Bali. Something to never forget. Back to therapy, I guess. Acting. Saif Ali Khan should be given an Oscar. Able to act in this trash and still come across as a credible performer? Hats off. He's the only one who looked like he's putting an effort or giving a damn about the movie. Rest were on just an autopilot or maybe able to create the clone to perform in this movie. Technology काफी advanced हो गई है ना? हमें क्या पता? Kriti Sanan is not bad but has nothing to perform with. Prabhas is sleepwalking. His CGI biceps were looking good though. Best performer was the Chamkadar, Lankesh travelling companion. Bright future for the bat. Writing. If I ask you to imagine Hanuman after getting his tail lit on fire in Lanka, exchanging this remark with Indrajit, कपड़ा तेरे बाप का, तेल तेरे बाप का, जलेगा भी तेरे बाप की. You would say, bring me some poison. I will personally poison the writer of this movie. And you are not alone. And yeah, that is the writing of this movie. From timeless writing of Ramanan Sagar to Hugo Sacco's effortless parade of idioms, now we are at Ghatkopar, in a local train, scuffling over some leftover vada pav. Maybe that would be more interesting. In an attempt to make this modern, the writers and the maker of this movie completely forget the essence of the story. Direction. When your director becomes pompous and highly confident of the success of the movie before the release, not because of the content or the product he presented, but only because of the subject matter, there is a problem. When the director shields himself behind the context of religion subject matter and try to present anyone who criticizes as a hater of the said religion, you know that he did very little work on the movie. The direction feels choppy and lacks any coherence in storytelling. Most scenes feel rushed. It is abundantly clear the director has not able to give the movie any breathing space, as the movie jumps from one rushed scene to another. Even though the movie is around 3 hours long, all the important characters were sidelined and the focus was mainly on the CGI. The idea of even presenting one scene with an actual sense of the environment that characters were interacting with was completely absent. How can one shoot the entire movie in a sound studio and not understand the basic physics of how lights interact with human flesh? Some scenes were right out of PS3 games in early stages. If you want to describe Om Raut's direction with two words, that will be derivative and unimaginative. In the end, Adipurush has lived up to the expectation. All the anticipation of this being a garbage movie is 100% true. Enjoy this mess of a film in full might in 3D in a theatre near you. Thank you for watching the video. Do like, share and comment. Also subscribe the channel. Thank you.